You going Saturday night, so let's keep everything moving right along. Coming to the stage next, this next gentleman comes to you from San Francisco, California. He's made several appearances on many syndicated comedy television shows that have since been canceled. Please give it up for Doc Barham. Come on, y'all.
Good evening. How are you guys doing? Very nice to be here. Good. I pulled in a couple days ago into DC, and I pretty much been driving around ever since. Lost. Yeah. Well, mostly because nobody told me that 495 was a fucking circle. Look, kids, the monument. Look, kids, the monument. Look, kids, the monument. Here it comes again. I've learned some very valuable driving lessons in the brief period of time that I've been here. First of which is that you guys drive just a little bit differently here. Apparently in the whole metro area, right of way is determined by tonnage and velocity. Stoplights just seem to be rough guidelines, really. Green means go, yellow means go faster! Go, go, go! Come on, you can make it! Shit! And red means go if there's nobody looking. And certainly let's not forget about those blinkers either, huh? Never touch the shit. Hell, I just broke that stick right off the goddamn column myself. I don't need that thing getting in the way. Which is okay with me, because I love to speed. I am an unabashed speeder. I'm always doing at least 10 or 15 miles an hour in excess of the posted speed limit. And I'm also always doing it in the proper left-hand lane where I am supposed to be. I sense that some of you guys know where I'm going with this one. For those of us who don't recall this from driver education, let's just go over this one more time as sort of a community service, shall we? Okay, you're in the left lane, which is known as the... Excellent, we'll get along fine. You're in the left lane, you look into your rearview mirror, you see a car behind you by, say, 100 feet or so, right? A few seconds later, you look back, now that car's only about 50 feet behind you. A few seconds later, you look back one final time, now that car's front bumper is virtually locked with your rear bumper, and they're now flashing their lights on and off, and on and off, and on and off. Then that means, get the fuck out of the way! And I'll tell you what, if you're not laughing at that, you're one of those fucking people. Okay? Sorry, color me asshole if you will, but I have had it up to here with that shit because there's at least one other lane, goober. Just move your sleepy, slow, radio dial fiddling, cellular phone using, booger picking moron ass over into it because I got shit to do and places to go. Man, I'm not a bad guy. I just want to go fast. That's all, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Left lane is the fast lane. Right lane is the slow lane. Left lane is the passing lane. It's not the passing fucking time lane. It's the passing lane, and I want to go, man. That's why I have an accelerator pedal, airbags, and insurance, because I want to go. But some people just seem incapable of understanding this fundamental principle, don't they? It's incredibly frustrating. You're just trapped in that left lane. Sometimes I wish I had like a gigantic snowplow on the front end of my goddamn car. It's just... Deep breathing, just relax. Fucking go, come on! God damn, you stupid old bitch. When did you get your driver's license, you fucking whore? Because, you just start, the things you say when you're in there, it's just, you fucking, what do I need, a laser beam boring a hole through the back of your skull? God damn it, you fucking old geezer! Try opening the coffin lid, you stupid bitch, you can see better! Fucking go! Fine. that's just me. I'm sorry, I wasn't entirely honest there. I don't have insurance. You guys just think, he seemed like such a nice boy. Why is he so angry? Comedy is very cathartic for me, very therapeutic. I love doing stand-up. I get to get a lot of things off my chest, off my back, or whatever part of my body that I get it off of. And, you know, like a recent acquisition in my life is just driving me completely nuts. I am just ready to lose it. And you guys want to know why I'm mad? Thank you very much for that general sweep of malaise and ennui and just general apathy. Yeah, whatever the fuck, comedy boy. Just do your little dance, okay? Well, I will tell you why. Because I just got a computer. That's why. My very first one. You know, folks, there's a really good and deliberate reason that they don't build those things with fucking necks. You know, who here's got a computer at home or work? By applause. Put your hands together. Okay. Maybe you can explain this to me, okay? Because I'm not a complete moron when it comes to computers. I know a thing or two, you know? I'm not like one of those people who takes the mouse and put it on the floor, think it's some sort of a pedal or something like that, you know? It's just like a sewing machine. You know, I don't pop out the CD-ROM tray and go, cool, a cup holder, good idea. You know? I know one or two things about computers. What I don't understand is whenever you call the company, all right, to say speak with a technical representative, the very first thing the voicemail always says makes no sense. It's,
if you are using a touch-tone telephone, please press 1. If you are using a rotary telephone, please stay on the line.
folks, if you have a computer, what in the hell is the chance that you would still have a rotary telephone? What are you using, the Pentium Abacus, for Christ's sakes? How exactly does that work? Oh yeah, I just got the new Apple Macintosh Power PC desktop. I'm strapped, my man. I got 2.5 gigs on the hard drive with 268 megs of RAM. I got a 250 megahertz processor with an active color matrix display. I got an onboard 12 by CD-ROM drive with 4 PCMCA card slots, 2 floppy disk drives, and right now I'm using a 33.6 modem. But I'm still a little bit wary about that newfangled touch-tone telephone. Let's face it, man, if you are still using a rotary telephone, then you need to dial up the Clue-mobile so they can bring you the flint rocks that you need to bang together, Chaka, so you can join the 20th fucking century. What cheap asshole is into that? Ooh, almost halfway there. Ah, nostalgia. Just can't get enough of it, boy. There's somebody in the audience right now who has a rotary phone and thinks I'm a big asshole. I got a rotary phone. Fuck you, comedy boy. That's the thing. There's so much stupid stuff in this country today. Oh my God. And a lot of them are people. It's unreal. What has happened to this country? Folks, I don't know what you think, but I think that there were just way too many stupid fucking people in this country, and we need to start weeding them out. It is time to bring back a little social Darwinism, baby, all right? It is time to make Jack Kevorkian Surgeon General and start setting up euthanasia booths around the country. The number of mind-numbingly stupid people that you run into every day is absolutely incredible. And it's not just stupid people that bother me, per se. It's the sheer volume and numbers of it. It's the fact that there's a whole lot more stupid people than there are smart people. Yeah, and the stupid people are fucking a lot more than the smart people are. Yeah, and they're making a lot more stupid fucking people! You know, you see every single day. It's just we mollycoddle people who are stupid. There's no expectation to take responsibility, you know, and just to like anyone, there's nothing anymore. You know, I'm not talking about the mentally handicapped. I'm talking about people who can help it and don't care to. Just obstinately ignorant, bone stupid, dumber than a bag of hammers, kind of person who finishes school and goes, "Hey, I'll never have to read another book again." The kind of person who thinks the Ottoman Empire is a discount furniture outlet. The kind of person who turns 35 and still has their high school graduation tassel hanging from the rearview mirror of their '83 Firebird, while Glory Days is pumping out the ass end of it. Same person who has the rotary phone. I mean, it's just incredible. We put warning stickers on everything. You know what that does? That ruins natural selection right there. Certain shit, all right, you shouldn't be told. If you can't figure it out, fuck you. You should be dead. Sorry, call me a fascist, whatever you want, but I mean, there is a sticker on vending machines now, and it has a picture of a stupid stick man. You know how I know he's stupid? Because he's tipping a fucking vending machine over on himself. Then there's a big circle around it with a line through it saying, "Hey, stupid stick man, don't tip this fucking vending machine over on yourself." No, you should be dead. While you're at it, jam your fucking fork in the toaster and throw your hairdryer in a tub full of water. If you make it through that, then we'll talk.
He is so angry.
Oh, man. I have actually been blowing off steam this week and trying to keep my cool by going by the sperm donor clinic in town, making a few deposits for extra cash. Did you guys know there's a sperm donor clinic here in town? They will pay you good money, fellas. They call it an infertility cryobank. Yeah, they will pay you as much as $60 a load. You know, load or shot or dollop. I don't know the exact technical term, but, you know. Well, no, you can go as many as 3 times in 1 week. I worked it out mathematically. I can put myself into a whole nother tax bracket single-handedly. One arm tied behind my back. Man, we are looking at an extra 10 G's a year right here from Senor Wences, baby. Yeah. Smoke that, Havana. What do you think of that, little buddy? Side-eyed. I mean, shit, I might as well get paid for something I'm going to do anyway, huh? It's just being efficient. That's what that is. Come on. Otherwise, it's just money down the drain, man. Should read my tax returns, man. It says, joke-telling jerk-off. My high school guidance counselor ever got to see that, he'd be like, shit, he really did it. You guys are clamming up on me now. Don't make me get pissed off at you. It's really weird if you go in there. It's very kind of surreal, you know, the whole environment there. Because they treat it, I mean, it just seems kind of weird, but they treat it so naturally, you know, just, hi, hello, how are you? Come on in today, you know, here to jerk off and hang it in. It's really odd, you know? And it's funny because, you know, being a comic, I go in there kind of mess around with the people, sit down like this next to some guy who's all embarrassed and everything, and just turn to him and go, so, come here often? But anyway, they have like these porno magazines just all over the place. They're everywhere, you know, because guys are very visually oriented and stimulated. And they even have porno videotapes, I guess, you know, in case you can't make the picture move. Anyway, I popped in one of these tapes, you know, out of curiosity. And on this was something I had never seen before, okay? These 2 women are having lesbian sex with one another, right? Which is cool in of itself, you know, but then all of a sudden, one of them goes and gets a strap-on tool. Follow me? Okay, and then starts giving it to the other chick. I mean, man, as a guy, I was just like, whoa, that's kind of intimidating, okay? And shit, I don't want to lose my job, man. completely out of the loop. But it was okay because I watched for a couple minutes, and after that I was just like, yeah, but look at her. She fucks like a girl. Nothing to worry about, fellas. What's the address? Man, you guys are a good bunch. I tell you what, sometimes that's kind of a litmus test joke. Sometimes people get very uptight by that joke. I don't know why exactly. I think, there's nothing I'm talking about. You guys haven't at least heard something before talked about in the privacy of your own home. I've noticed that in general, Americans around the country have gotten really uptight in the past few years. And I think the reason is because there's been a plague that has hit this country in the past few years that is called political correctness. I'm so tired of PC. It is the biggest load of bullshit. Don't you think so? It's just outrageous. I mean, it started out as a good idea, okay? But it's just gotten out of hand now. As a comic these days, I'll share this with you. This is inside information. Whenever you want to talk about something on stage that's even remotely taboo, it has gotten really, really difficult. You are constantly being censored now, constantly being monitored for what you say, constantly, judged, poo-pooed, and pshawed, just, oh my God, I cannot believe some of the things you were talking about. Oh, this is Washington, D.C. You don't even know these people. Lesbian sex and dildos? My God, masturbation at sperm donor clinics? Where does it end? And the way you were talking about that elderly woman at the beginning of the program and her driving, God, that is just so disrespectful. Let me tell you something, you little wise apple, all right? I don't want to hear you making fun of the elderly. Do not talk about the mentally or the physically handicapped. I don't want to hear you making fun of the homeless. Do not talk about AIDS. You cannot talk about abortion. Don't talk about sex or sexism. Do not talk about drugs. You can't talk about racism. Do not talk about homosexuality or homophobia. You can't talk about this. You can't talk about that. You can't talk about the other. That is bullshit. Check your nearest constitution, folks. It's your First Amendment freedom of speech right. You should be able to talk about whatever you want to talk about. Express your opinion and be willing to hear the opinions of those around you. Because that's communication, and that's what this country is all about. Don't you guys agree? Good. Then let's talk about some really uncomfortable shit. So I was fucking the Pope, right? You got, whoa, we didn't know you were going there. Hold on a second. True to his word, boy. Wouldn't let me wear a condom or nothing. That's integrity, I'll tell you that right now. No questioning his morals. What? Relax. He's no fag. I mean, he struggled. Come here. I can say that. I'm going to hell. I know that. I can say that, too, because I'm Catholic. What? That old bastard made me get up early every Sunday of my life. Fuck him.
My God, he just says some of the things that I'm afraid to say. That's okay.
I don't know. I just find this my person. Where are the other Catholics in the house? By applause. Put your hands together. Okay, now what's your name, my friend? Eric, right there, a very good Catholic Christian name. Eric, one of the apostles, right? Dirk, Kirk. Make up your fucking mind. Which one is it? Kirk, yeah, he's one of the apostles as well, isn't he? I just love testing the audience. They're all just look, oh, Kirk. Huh? I don't remember him. What, did they redshirt him for a year? What happened there? Are you a good Catholic, Kirk? Do you go to church every single Sunday? When they pay you? Is this like some sort of a Vatican mob tie-in that I'm not familiar with? Hey, Father, I hear you got a problem in the third row. You need me to take care of that, cocksucker? So do you go every Sunday? No, you don't. Sounds to me you're kind of like myself. You don't exactly have that fever for the flavor of a wafer, do you, Kirk? Come on, folks, work with me. Half you guys just, what the hell does Pringles have to do with Catholicism? That you do go occasionally. That's cool. Because I don't go to church at all myself anymore. They got all that holy water there, you know, and man, that shit burns like battery acid. Fuck that.
That means he's the Antichrist. I didn't know the devil was going to be so funny.
There's some of the decisions the Vatican makes. You can disagree with me, that's fine. Like I said, it's your opinion. Some of the decisions just seem to be so unrealistic or just so outdated now, you know? Like the Pope came to Denver, Colorado a few years ago while he was on tour here in America. And he issued the Veritatis Splendor. It's Latin, the splendid truth. It's the Catholic Church's all new, fully revised, and updated list of venal and mortal sins. In there, they still include as sins, get this, premarital sex, living in sin, abortion, contraception, and masturbation. Come on, man, you gotta at least leave me one or I'm gonna fucking explode. Besides, you can't tell me the Pope's never washed it a couple extra strokes in the shower, man. Oh, it is very dirty today. Filthy, filthy, filthy. Zestfully clean. Hello. Cleanliness is next to godliness. You're dirt tootin'. Can't tell me the Poperini's never abused Mr. Bubble. Who's your intercessor? Who's your intercessor? Thank you very much. I'll be performing in hell for eternity for that bit. Oh, man. But see, now I'm sure somebody's all upset. Just, oh, God, you just did certain things you shouldn't make fun of. Certain things just aren't funny, my God. Bullshit, loosen up. It's called having a sense of humor. That's what PC does, is it tries to take away people's sense of humor, man. Started out as a good idea, like I said, but so many of the things that it's tried to suppress, there's been a resurgence in the past few years, you know? Things like sexism and homophobia and racism, things that we need to get past. Racism is a good example. I just joined the Big Brother program recently, right? Very first question this guy asked me when I walk into his office, get this, is, okay, so tell me, Doc, like what race do you want him to be, eh? So just to mess with him, I said, I don't care what race he is, just so long as when I pick him up, he's wearing something sexy. Hell, I don't care if he's black, white, yellow, red. If he's in hot pants, call me Big Daddy. Because I may be a pedophile, but I'm no racist, mister. Well, I am going to have to get out of here shortly. Before I do, I would like to go ahead and share... You know, I'll give you one more example, and then I'll go ahead and share this one other thing with you about how PC has made it really difficult. Like, when it comes to dating between the sexes these days, you have this whole mindful of terminology that you're expected to wade through now, don't you? Just terms like, you know, just so rarefied, just like sexual harassment, date rape, and whoa, folks, there was a time not very long ago, the passionate pursuit of a beautiful young woman you were attracted to was considered what? Romantic. Nowadays, Pepe Le Pew would be considered a stalker. Stuff has gotten a little bit uptight. Date rape is one of those terms you hear bandied about quite a bit these days. At least I do, but, you know, enough about me. I digress. No, I'm glad there's more awareness, but now you hear these outrageous statements that are just like, they're so beyond the pale. It's just like, you know, men don't understand that date rape is wrong. Come on, most guys understand. Just face it, you're always going to have the occasional Neanderthal asshole with the attitude. I'm sure you've seen like, well, just because the date's passed out don't mean the date's over. But you guys know, sexually, historically speaking, men have always been expected to be the aggressor or the initiator, right? So for a woman, the idea of being date raped is obviously pretty frightening. But for a man, the idea of being date raped is kind of a fantasy. Right? It's like, whoa, let me get this straight. You're going to take me out. You're going to buy me dinner, get me drunk, take me back home, and then forcibly fuck me all night long. Here's the car keys, Catwoman. Because you are the designated driver. Well, like I said, I am going to have to get out of here. I would like to share this with you very quickly. I do a little writing every now and then, a little poetry. Occasionally the Dionysian muses upon me. I feel compelled to compose a few lines. Recently, I finished a poem that I submitted to Hallmark. And, okay. My finely honed comedic senses tell me that, they turned me down. But I was really bummed out by that, so I would like to go ahead and share this with you guys if I could, all right? Let me know what you think. Here we go. When the road you chose gets rocky, and the way leads all uphill, and even good friends desert you, as they sometimes will. When the deck seems stacked against you, seems there's no way you can win, that's the time to buy a gun and put it to your chin. When problems loom too large and they're only getting bigger, suck the barrel, baby, and pull the fucking trigger. I'm sorry, I get misty every time I read that. They really did turn me down, so I said the hell with it. I went out and I created my own greeting card line and of my own design, and I also created my own greeting card company. No kidding, which is now called Hellmark. So, if you want to get some cards after the show, I really do have my official copyrighted Hellmark cards with me. I brought 3 that are in my line with me this evening. This is my favorite new one. I know you guys are going to love this. Perfect for the holidays right here. Look real closely. See this? It's got Jesus on the front right there. His arms are outstretched, and it says, "Remember, Jesus loves you." Right there. And the inside it says, "But the rest of us think you're an asshole." Isn't that nice? That's like right from the heart right there. See that? So, hopefully with the Lord's help, that card will sell well. It's another one of my favorite cards right here. This is my specially designed